Want to discover Europe like never before? Forget the crowded hotspots. Let's explore the places that most tourists don't get to see because they're off the beaten path. Nature lovers will have a field day as these are some of the most overlooked and beautiful European places to visit. It's time to grab your suitcase and prepare for a journey full of adventure, beauty, and surprises. So let's dive in. Number 10, Liechtenstein. Our journey starts in one of the smallest but most beautiful country in the world, situated between Switzerland and Austria. This little-known gem usually flies under the radar of tourists, but those who love nature will find it a treasure trove. Apart from its splendid mountain views, fairy tale castles, and some of the unique landmarks of the European hiking trails, there is much more to this country. Just think of ducking into Vaduz Castle, which is the main residence of the royal family of Liechtenstein, or going through the Rhine Valley, where mountains touch the skies. Can you imagine what's the best part? You can explore the whole country in just a couple of days if you are interested in doing so. And if you like skiing, Malbun Resort offers top-notch slopes in the winter. Number 9, Andorra. A tiny country squeezed between France and Spain, Andorra is perfect for outdoor adventures and scenic mountain views. Known for its fantastic ski resorts, Val Nord and Grand Valira turns into a winter wonderland each year, but it's not just for winter. In summer, Andorra becomes a playground for hikers and cyclists, with trails that lead you through stunning landscapes in the Pyrenees Mountains. Andorra is also a duty-free shopping haven, making it a great spot to pick up some bargains. Don't forget to visit Saint Joan de Cassel, a beautiful Romanesque church that gives you a taste of Andorra's rich history. Number 8, Faroe Islands. If you are after stunning, unspoiled scenery, this destination should be on your list. These islands lie between Iceland and Norway and are often overlooked. But if you have a liking for nature's wonders, then these islands are a must visit. Rugged cliffs soaring steeply down to the sea, green valleys and waterfalls are around every corner when you visit the Faroe Islands. It's like stepping into another world. There's no way you can fail to visit Mulafossa Waterfall, a waterfall that cascades directly into the ocean. You can also have a boat ride to Vestmanna Cliffs or to the Puffin Place in Mykonos Islands. Faroe Islands are a dream come true for photographers, bird watchers, and those who want to get away into the wild for an escape. Number 7, Gibraltar. Located on the southern coast of Spain, this tiny destination packs a punch with many wonderful sights to visit. An iconic site is the Rock of Gibraltar, and you can even travel by cable car to the summit to view breathtaking views of Europe and Africa. But it is not only the views. Gibraltar is the only home to wild monkeys in Europe, the Barbary macaques. Legend says that if the monkeys ever leave, Gibraltar will no longer be British. There's also the Great Siege Tunnels. That's a series of tunnels dug by the British military in the 18th century. And since Gibraltar is tax-free, it's a great place to do some shopping while enjoying a Mediterranean vibe. Number 6, Belarus. Next up, we venture east to see one of Europe's least visited countries. The country is steeped in history and has some of the most beautiful landscapes on the continent. Begin your tour in the political capital, Minsk, that features something as old as Soviet buildings and something as new as modern living. Do not miss the Independence Square that has received the status of the largest European square and get a calm walk through the Gorky Park. But that's not all. For history lovers, it is impossible not to mention the amazing Mir Castle complex, which is on the UNESCO list, or the Brest Fortress. Both will take you back in time to Belarus's rich history. Lovers of nature, brace yourself as you are in for a treat. Belarus boasts some of the most beautiful forests and lakes in Europe. Belarus is a country that can offer a lot to all the tourists, from visiting ancient castles to walking in the woods. Well, now you know there is more to Europe than just the common tourist destinations. Hence, the time is right to pack your bags and explore this gem. Number 5, Armenia. For our next destination, we head to the Caucasus region to visit a country with some of the most stunning landscapes and ancient history in Europe. Armenia is home to some of the world's oldest churches and monasteries. One must-see is the Geghard Monastery, carved into the side of a mountain. But it's not all about history. Armenia's natural beauty is just as captivating. Visit Lake Sevan, one of the largest freshwater high-altitude lakes in the world, or hike in the lush Dilijan National Park. The hospitality in Armenia is unbeatable, and you'll be welcomed with open arms and delicious food wherever you go. Number 4. Bosnia and Herzegovina. We now reach a southeastern European country blessed with history, culture, and beautiful nature. Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, is the place where East and West meet. It is a city with a complex history but is very vibrant today with a lot of activities going on culturally. You can stroll through the old town, Başarşehir, and feel like you've stepped back in time. But one of the real gems of Bosnia and Herzegovina is Mostar, with the famous Stari Most, an old bridge over the Neretva River. Mostar is famous for the blend of Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian style buildings, and you can even watch brave locals diving off the bridge into the river below. For lovers of natural sights, you should not omit Krivika. Waterfalls, that's a set of waterfalls where you can swim in summer. Many people do not pay much attention to Bosnia and Herzegovina, but we assure you that once you get there, you will definitely not have the heart to go back. Number 3. Moldova. Our next hidden gem is one of Europe's least visited countries, but that will surprise you with its charm. Moldova is known for its incredible wine, so if you're a wine lover, this is your dream destination. Visit the underground wine cellars at Craiova, which are among the largest in the world, or take a tour of the Milesti Michi winery. But Moldova isn't just about wine. The Orheiul Vechi Monastery, built into a cliff, is an ancient site that offers incredible views and a sense of peace. And if you're into history, you can explore the fortress in Soroka, perched above the Dniester River. Moldova may be small, but it's packed with experiences you won't want to miss. Number 2. San Marino. Let's head to a tiny, independent country completely surrounded by Italy. And its medieval charm is something you can't help but fall in love with. The capital, also called San Marino, is perched on top of a mountain, and the views over the Italian countryside are breathtaking. One of the highlights is the Guaitar Tower, one of 3 towers that sit on Mount Titano. You can explore the old streets, enjoy delicious Italian-inspired cuisine, and take in the unique history of this tiny nation. It's a perfect day trip if you're visiting Italy, but once you're there, you should stay longer. Number 1. Slovakia. Often overshadowed by its neighbors, this country is filled with stunning castles, charming towns, and breathtaking mountains. Start your journey in Bratislava, the capital, where you can explore the beautiful Bratislava Castle or stroll along the Danube River. Slovakia is also home to the High Tatras, a mountain range perfect for hiking, skiing, or just soaking in the incredible views. Don't miss Spiš Castle, one of the largest castles in Europe, which looks like it's been plucked straight from a fantasy novel. Slovakia offers an authentic European experience without the crowds of more popular destinations. We are done for today. The hidden gems of Europe are still untouched by mainstream tourists. These are the least known places, but best for your next trip, away from the tourist trail and packed with surprises. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and start working out your next trip. But before you go, take a few minutes to watch this next video, as you may find some more places to add to your travel list.